Finally, I got some building done. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Skyblock Evolution. So yeah, I got a little bit of building done because I wanted to make this look a lot better. I was sick of just having that one big platform, so I've done a little bit and we'll have a tour. But first we should have a look at this. This is the staircase to nowhere. Yeah, obviously this needs more. But what I'm thinking is, this bottom level is just going to be a dungeon, and we're going to have all our essential early game stuff down here for now. And as we progress through the game, we're probably not going to come down here as much, but I'm sure we'll still pay a visit every now and then. And then up here, there's going to be like another level to the dungeon where we're going to have our next few steps. And then above that, who knows? Maybe a castle, maybe a village. I don't know, something that makes sense to have a dungeon underneath it anyway. And I think I want to build up the sides so we have like floating islands, and then I can maybe have some other islands with other resources on. I don't know yet. I'm thinking way into the future at the moment. But for now, let's have a quick look at what we've got going on down here. So firstly, I've just tried to do something with the materials I've got. It's basically stone and oak. That's all we have at the moment. And you know what? It reminds me of like old school Skyblock builds. I know we have a few different things like the stone brick walls that you didn't have back in the day, but it still gives me that kind of feeling, and I'm really happy that I've done this before I went ahead and got the spruce, which I'm going to do today because I need spruce, but I just wanted to have one area of this base that was like old school Skyblock. So the first room we come to is my new cobblestone generator. I was sick of going up to the top, so I put this thing in, and this is usually the second style of cobblestone generator I build. We have two blocks at the same time, so what this means is I can be mining one while the other one is waiting for the lava to flow to generate again, and you do get through it quicker. The problem is, you tend to burn even more blocks with this one, so it's not ideal. Once we get the pistons, which hopefully we will today, we can do something a bit better than this. So other than that, we've got the chests in here, and I mainly put these in to put the stone and the cobblestone in, but I've been using this as basically my main storage. I'd still have those couple of chests over there, but everything is slowly making its way into here, and then I've been cooking up the cobble into stone over here, keeping a bit of charcoal in there, and that's where my bucket went. Don't lose that. Then the next one along, we've already seen this. This is the mob killing area. So we've still got the filters working, and I've got them set up the same way. Automatically disposing of the creepers and the skeletons, and we just got the zombies in here. And expanded the storage a bit, made it look a bit prettier, and I think that's looking alright. And then back, I love how dark this is as well. Nothing can spawn in here. I'm not going to make that mistake again. This is all bottom slabs, so nothing can spawn. And I'm waiting to get some iron so I can put some lanterns on these things, and I was going to put them on here as well. But, you know, looking at this, as it's a dungeon, I do actually like how dark it is, so I may leave that like that. And then back here, we've got the zombie killing area, the expanded version, because I've needed the rotten flesh. I don't have any rotten flesh at the moment, and I will explain that in a minute. And over here, I haven't done anything on this side, because this build is so tall, I wasn't sure what to do with this room. I may change the way this looks, so we have a smaller thing and just have a viewing area for that, and then we still have the ladder going up to where we feed the villagers. But anyway, this is the first version of this, because what I really want to do is, because this is like the bottom level of the dungeon, I want some moss in here. I want tons of moss, mossy stone brick, mossy cobble, all of it just spreading out. And I got really, really lucky. When I was down here, it's gone now, but there was a llama, and it had a broken lead next to it. So I got really excited, because that means there was a wandering trader not too far away. So I went up to the top, and I found him there, and lucky for me, he sold moss blocks, which I couldn't believe it. So I had to get some emeralds somehow, and that's why we see all this mess here. I didn't want to start the villager trading yet, but I had to get some emeralds. So the first one I got in was the cleric, and I've been trading all of my rotten flesh. I had nearly a full chest, I think, full single chest anyway, and that's all gone now. That's all I've got left, and I got a few emeralds from this guy. I sold a few sticks as well to the fisherman. But and then I've also added in the toolsmith as well, because I wanted to get a few of the tools, but, you know, to level these up anymore, I really need some iron. So there's so many reasons for me to get this iron farm done. Definitely need to get it done now. So I got the emeralds, and I went back and bought the moss from the wandering trader, and we now have 2 moss blocks, which is great. So I need to build a farm for this, and what I'm thinking is, if we just put it next to the cobblestone generator, so I'll probably break through here, and then we'll have it coming down here, because for a moss farm I'm going to need a stone generator, and that means I need to use the lava. So I don't need to take it out the cobblestone generator. What I can actually do is split this lava flow so it flows into 2 different places. You know, lava just gets everywhere if you let it, so if we control it, it shouldn't be a problem. So we'll have it coming into a stone generator down here, which will turn into moss, and then it'll continue in the cobblestone generator as well. So yeah, that's the plan. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do at this level is have a bridge going out this way, and I think I want to put my iron farm over here somewhere. Even though I've got my villager at this side, I think I'd want to have the trading hall over here. So when we eventually do this properly and have the villagers going up there, it'll be easier to get them into there. But for the first bit, for the iron farm, it's going to be a bit trickier. So let's make a plan. And by plan, you know what I mean, I'm just going to build it, right? Let's do it. I don't believe it. It has happened again. Alright, so we're getting there. We've got this built. And we have a slime over there. And I did know that was a slime chunk, but I haven't seen one spawn yet. And I really need a little bit of slime, so I'm just going to grab this. Oh, give me some slime. Yes, and an advancement as well. Brilliant. Don't fall down there. Right, don't suppose I've got another one. Yes, and that's another slot. That couldn't have gone any better. Brilliant. Right, anyway, that's a little bit of good news, but there is some bad news. Whilst I was building this, in fact, after I just got this first little bit done, I went back down there because, you know, inventory issues. I had to go back down to my chest down there. And, you know, this platform wasn't here. I just did a little jump and tried to catch it just before the end. And I splatted right down here. And at that point, this platform was a little bit smaller. And luckily, most of my stuff didn't go over the edge. I managed to keep all of my absolutely awesome armor. And, you know, my stone tools, they were all alright. But I lost my bucket. Again. That's 3 now. I've lost 3 buckets. And I don't even have enough iron to build this farm as it is. But I also now need another 3 to get a bucket. So, yeah. Right. Anyway, let's get to the top and I'll explain how this thing works. Just in case you haven't seen it before, because I have built this one in pretty much every vanilla world I've played in. Definitely all the ones I've done on YouTube anyway. Right. So, these stone bricks are on the edge. What we're going to have is rails going along here. And now, I know I've just said I'm struggling for iron, but these are actually going to be powered rails, and I have enough gold and redstone to do that, so that's not a problem. It's going to be powered rails on all these ones around here. Then, the bit I can't do, which you'd think would be the easy bit, is I can't put water in here because I don't have a bucket. So, the way it works is, we're going to have a zombie trapped in a minecart travelling around here. I'm going to go fast along this bit on the rails, and then when the minecart pops into here, they'll go around this really slowly, drop down there, and then onto the next bit. And then here, we're going to have 3 villages with 3 beds on them. And they're just going to pop into this. All this dirt is going to go. All the dirt won't be here. So they'll only be able to stand on this spot. When the zombie is here, these villagers will be going crazy, jumping up and down. And they will spawn a golem in this bit here. So the dirt, again, won't be there. And then we'll have water pushing them down into this drop shaft. And they will fall down. And if we just go down there, nice and carefully, as always. So yeah, they're going to fall down from these platforms. And we'll have like blocks around them so they can't go anywhere. And then they'll fall onto this bit here. We'll have water streams pushing them along this way, and this will probably need to go down a little bit. I didn't think of that, but yeah, we'll do that. This bit 3 wide, so all the water will push them into here, and then down here somewhere we'll have campfires, and that's how we're going to kill them. And then here, hopefully, we'll have a hopper going into this chest and collecting all the iron for us. Once we have a bit more iron, we can do something a little bit more sophisticated, but that is the basic plan for now. So, the building of this is the easy bit. Even though I needed quite a few resources and I've had to go get a bit more cobblestone and cook it all up, that should be the easy bit. Because what we need to do now is move 12 villagers and 1 zombie, which is not going to be fun. But as I say, I'm just going to do 1 for now. So it's going to be 3 villagers in that bit and 1 zombie in the middle somewhere. So yeah, we'll just get the final bits of this done and then we can get on with doing that fun bit. Okay, so these villagers are going a bit crazy. I have been feeding the villagers in the breeder up there, so that's why I've got this many in here. So I think we should have the 12 in there to get up there, but we only need 3 for now. But these are in the way, and it's going to be a bit of a pain doing this. But anyway, the reason I'm over here, I just want to say, I also got some redstone from the cleric. So where is he? So yeah, I've been selling the raw flesh and using a bit of it to get some redstone, and I think this should be more than enough to craft up these rails. I think I only need 24, so let's see if we can do that. Where's my sticks? There we go, that'll do. Got a bit more redstone in there as well. Do this. Is it? I'm sure it's like that. Yeah, there we go. So, that's not. I have got some more gold. Sorry, don't panic. There we go. Right. Just need 1 more, I think. Yeah. Let's leave all that here for now, but I'm pretty sure that's everything I need. I've already taken the wool for the beds and the string up there that I need. And then, yeah, I just need to get a bucket, don't I? Right, oh, actually, there's one more thing we can do. So, I've got a boat in my hotbar, and that is for something very specific. So, what I want to do is actually kill a load more zombies, and you'll notice there's one in here. And this is going to be the one that goes up in that farm. Because he's holding that gravel, it means he's not going to despawn. So, what I want to do is get him out of here, so I can unleash the rest of these into here. And that means there'll be a lot more of them, and then when I come back, I should have a higher chance of getting an iron ingot. So we'll just put that on there. Same thing we did before with the zombie villagers. And if we just break this, hopefully it'll go straight into that boat. So come out this way. Can you get out there? Yes, there you go. Right, in the boat, thank you. Alright, where's my stuff? Put all that back. And then if we let these, because they're taking damage now, aren't they? So we'll let these out of here. Hopefully we can get some more iron from these, because I think I need another 3 or 4 ingots now to get everything done. Okay, so let's get this bit finished off. We'll just put the powder rails on first, and hopefully I should have a lever under all of these, so it should be alright. And I'm going to put the torches in here for now until we get the water in. Alright then, so just the last one. Oh, no, I haven't powered this one, I don't believe it. Right, alright. 3 out of 4, not bad. Okay, so all these are lit up now, nothing's going to spawn, and which one was it that I was supposed to be doing? Right, it was this one over here, wasn't it? So let's get these beds in. So these need to face this way, like that. And then another one here. And then on top of these, we need to put carpet. But to do that, we need to have string as well. So put string over each part of the bed. And then we've just grab a few bits of carpet. No. Oh, I didn't just do that, did I? I crafted that string tool. All right, anyway. Let's get some more string now. Okay, so we'll put this on top here. And last one. I can't believe I just did that with the string. But anyway, that is basically the entire build. Now, what we need to do is have... So I'll just put this one there to show you. So the villager's going to be stood here. What we need to do is have 2 chains sticking out like this. And that's partly what I need the iron for. So the main thing I need it for is for the minecart and the chains. So we need 2 chains for each section. So that's 8 chains altogether, which is why... Part of the reason I'm only going to be doing one of these sections, so we can get rid of this dirt as well. So yeah, I need to get some more string now, because I've just wasted it all and I can't believe I did that. Well, anyway, I did actually expand my janky spider farm over there, so it didn't take me long to get that, so I'll go get that back. Right, so now I think I need to spend some time with the zombies and kill a few of them and hopefully get the last iron that I need. So let's get on with that. Okay, so I've been hacking away at these zombies for a little while now, and I finally got myself 2 iron ingots, which may not sound like a lot, but I've also had a big brain moment. So let's have a look at what we've already got in here. So I had another 8 already. So we have 10. Now, that's not enough to do the whole thing. But I've also taken all of the iron tools and armor that I've been getting from the zombies and skeletons and cooked them all up in here. So now we should have enough to at least do the first cell. So let's very carefully craft what we need. Alright, so first, again, we need a bucket, 1 minecart, and 2 chains. So let's grab those. Alright, so that is what we need. Now, the challenging bit is I need to get everything over there, don't I? Now, the villagers should be easier in theory, but you never know. They're always challenging villagers, aren't they? Now, the zombie I need to be really careful with because I can't let him outside. So I need to put a roof on the minecart track as well. And also, in that time as well, I have been across to the spider farm, and I did get everything finished up there, so I don't know if you can see from down here, but all the beds are in. They're just not rendering from this distance, so all those are in, all the string and the carpet on top. So all I need to do now, build-wise, is just get the water in, get rid of all the dirt, and then have this water stream down on that one there, so the golems will flow into this bit. But I think really, I need to build the infrastructure for getting that over there, don't I? So, wish me luck. Let's get it done. Okay, so we now have a big mess of oak planks going everywhere. And unfortunately, this is what we need to get those villagers across there. So let's have a quick look at what we've got. So I've got some gates here that are closed, and that's going to send the villagers up once I eventually do that. But I've decided to take the zombie up first, because what I can do is put the zombie on the track and unpower it, and it'll just sit stationary. And then if I block his line of sight with dirt, he's not going to scare the villagers, and then cause golems to spawn and possibly kill the zombie. And I have had that happen before, so I'm really trying to avoid it, because, you know, in Skyblock it's way more difficult. So let's have a quick dry run of what I'm going to do. So through here, I've blocked everything off pretty much. So I've got this guy here. I'm going to break the boat and run through there. And actually, I'll just say this as well. I have also got a spare one, just in case this goes wrong, which it definitely won't, will it? So I'm going to break the boat, run through here. And he's going to chase me. Obviously, that's the easy bit. And then we're going to run in here. And I've put this bit in because when I go up that bubble elevator, I am worried that he's just going to lose interest in me and start going for the villagers. But that's why I've put this barrier here so he can't get to them. But once he's in this water stream, in theory, he should just get pushed up here into this bubble elevator and sent on his way. So I'll wait here at the top somewhere, and then when he comes up, he'll follow me, and this is all slabbed on the roof all the way along. There's no way he can get out. I can if I crouch, but villagers and zombies won't be able to get out of here. So I'm just going to run all the way down here, and this is the bit I'm a little bit hazy on at the minute, but I do have some powered rails on me. So what I'm thinking is, I need to block this off as well, but if I put some powered rails down here, once he gets to me, I'll block off behind, and then put a minecart on here, power the rail, and hopefully that'll pick him up, because I really need him to be picked up. And then once he is, we can just drop him onto this rail, and I get sent on his way. And I have put this roof on here, so I know it doesn't look like a lot, but this is enough to protect him. And I also need to cover up the beds as well, because lightning strikes will turn the villagers into witches, and again, I have had that happen in the past, so yeah, we'll get that covered up. But I really just want to get this zombie in for now, because this is the really difficult bit. So I'll have a sleep, and we'll give it a go. Okay, so I think we're ready to do this. Now, hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. But you know what? I've got spare, so let's give it a go. I have just put an extra roof on the bit outside as well. Right, so he's chasing me. That's good. Come this way. And villagers, not interesting, so leave them alone. I'll put on this roof out here, because he would have burnt if he came out here. Where you gone? Oh, there we are. Come on. This way. Get in the water. Get in there. Right, I'm going to go up here, and you're going to follow me out here. You coming? Can't tell. Yes, I think he's there. Yes. We have a zombie on the move. This is good. Right, now hopefully this is going to work absolutely fine. Right, you've got your thing. And I've got a little platform here. I'm just going to put a block behind him. I've blocked the drop down. I haven't got the minecart. That's what I've forgotten. Right. I don't even know where it is. But, alright, let's get you in here. Nice and trapped. Keep coming. Come on. No? Alright, there. That's not ideal, because I wanted you over this end, really, but... Come. Oh, no, you won't walk on the rails, will you? That's why. Right, if I do this then... Block that. And then can I put rails? Wait, there we go. No! Leave me alone. Right. Okay, that's perfect. Now, I just need to get you in a minecart. Oh, good. Right, where's that minecart? There we go, I am prepared. Power this now. And if we put that there. No, that didn't work, did it? Right, I don't. Yes, yes! It worked! I shouldn't be so surprised, but I really am. That worked! Right, okay, so I need to remove that. No, that was alright. I needed that there. Okay, you stay there. I can unpower that now. That wasn't ideal, but alright. No. That is like that. Let's get rid of that one. And you're going to go down there, and this is all covered up, and you should be on your way. This looks like it's going alright. Okay. Right. You there. Power that. Go that way. Now, obviously, that's not enough, so grab a few more of these. You come here. You like that. And can I get the other one in? There we go. Right. So if I power this, I might need a little nudge. Go. Just go. Right, are we in? And he's gone around. And it should be alright. Now, unfortunately, it is night time, so I can't actually tell if he's safe from the sun or not, but I think he should be. I think I've done it right. So I suppose now I can get rid of this and get those first 3 villagers across. And that is a very similar process, but unfortunately, they don't chase me. So what I'm going to need to do is just push them along with some water. If I block that off, they can't get in there. And then I'm just going to push them this way. I need to put something to block the water off there, and they'll fall into where that torch is. I've already put the chains on there so they can't get out. And then we'll rip down all this mess. And then hopefully we will have a working iron farm. And then after that I will need to get the other 3 sets of villagers in. But this one will work every time the zombie comes around. So that'll give me enough I need to get some hoppers and maybe a few rails if I have trouble with the villagers. So yeah, let's go have a sleep and we'll get that done. Okay, so now it's time for the villagers. I've been over to the zombie, checked on him, and he was still going around. But what I've done now is I've put this dirt around him and turned off this lever, so this rail isn't working at the moment. So once the villagers are all in nice and safe, I can get rid of this dirt here because golems would probably spawn on here and be able to get to the zombie. So I don't want that to happen. So I'll get rid of this and turn the lever on, and hopefully we should have one of these 4 cells working. So yeah, this is the next challenge. Got this mess here, and I need to get 3 of them up there. So I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen when I break this. They'll probably escape, actually. But let's do that and that. And we'll get a few of them going up there. And hopefully I can stop it at 3. Probably won't be able to. No. We've got loads going up there, haven't we? I don't think they're going to go too far, though. Right, can you please stop? I don't do this. Right, can we do water? No, that's bad. Put that there like that. Right, okay. And I'll grab this water again. Now, I somehow need to get in there. Now, I have absolutely no idea how many have gone in there. Okay, so they just stopped at the end of that water, so I can get out of here. And have any ran away? No. So how many do we get? 6. Is that 6? That's not bad. Right. Now, I can't actually place anything here, can I? So, I need to be smart about this. Get out of the way. I just want to take 3. Let's do that. We now have them separated. That's great. So, I can just put a block there. And carry on doing this down here. So it's a bit of a long process this, but, you know, it's easier than building a whole, like, system to get them over there. So I just like to do it nice and simple like this. So I'll get them down there and see what happens. Okay, so those are in now, and I've cleared out the mess that was leading up to them. So I'm going to need to trim back a bit of this, because I'm just really scared that golems are going to spawn up here, and I don't have a bow and arrow on me. So what should I do? I need to turn that back on, actually, and get them running around again. Because I do actually need to wait till the next night, because this farm won't work until the villagers have slept. It does work during the day, but they do need to have slept at least once. So if I get rid of this, I don't think they'll start freaking out yet until he actually gets next to them. So let's do this, and we'll turn that back on, and hopefully, you know, golem. Oh yes, look at that straight away. And I don't have the killing area set up, so he's just going to roam around down there for a bit. But look at that, we have an iron farm, just like that. Nice and easy, wasn't it? So I do have the other 3 villages up there, and I was going to put them in here, but I realised when I was building this platform is actually 1 block too far this way, so I need to push it back that way 1 block, which is really annoying because I've got all the water and everything in now. So I'm going to do that next, and then we can get the other those next 3 villages in. And yeah, so at least we have them. So I'm going to get another one this time, or is it because he's down there, it might not work. I'm going to get the one. There we go. Yes, we have golems flowing in now, and that's brilliant. And you see how fast that is, and that's just with 1 cell. Imagine when we've got all 4 up and running, this is going to be great. And they don't seem to be spawning on this dirt either, so I could probably leave it, but I'll get rid of it anyway, just in case. Okay, right. I just need to set up something to kill them now. Now, I do normally use lava, but, you know, I don't want to channel that all the way over here. So I think what I'm going to do is the standard way people seem to do it at the minute is using campfires. Which I don't know if you actually need to use hoppers or the campfires will burn them. But, you know, give it a go. Let's see what happens. It's not like we're going to have any shortage of golems anytime soon. So, let's do it. Okay, so this is where they're dropping. I'm going to need to get rid of these now. Hopefully, they won't try and kill me. Yeah, they are trying to kill me. And this is a terrible bow. But can you get down here? No, you can't. You're going to die. Getting my first farmed iron. I'm very excited about this. This is a terrible bow. Come on. I do have a campfire though, but I just don't know if it's going to burn anything. Oh, look at that, look at that. Iron. I need my iron. Go in there. Yes. That's another bucket. Oh, I'll put my arrows away. I'm such a professional. Come on. Where are they gone? There we go. Right. So this should be the easy bit. But I'm just going to get rid of these few first. Although the amount of time it's taken me to kill them, there'll probably be more coming before I get them killed. And as you can see, we've got this killing area functional. It's not, I wouldn't call it complete, but it's functional. It's doing its thing. I got 9 campfires on there, 9 hoppers underneath, and that took no time at all to get enough iron to do that. And that is now all going straight into this chest. So I think what I'm going to do now, before I get everything done and moved, I think I'm going to go AFK for a little bit, because I've got some things to do. And then we'll come back. We should get an advancement, because I know there is one for getting a stack of iron ingots. And then, once done that, we can get the farm finished off. Okay, so I've only been AFK for a couple of minutes, but I think something really bad has happened. Looking at that, that's not good, is it? That, I'm guessing, is the zombie that's in the minecart. So it looks like... Oh, let's see if we can see. I don't even think we can see what's going on. Don't look like there's anything in there. Oh, that's annoying. I think the zombie's being killed. But at least I can do this. So that should be an advancement. Yes, there we go. And I do need 2 more for another slot, but I am so annoyed with that. Yeah, I do have another zombie, luckily. But, yeah, you know, let's get this thing built up and we'll get the rest of the villages in. And even worse than that, the massive amount of villagers I had in here have all disappeared. Because there were a couple of spawning spots up here. So I'm guessing a couple of zombies must have got them. Luckily, these ones are alright. So I don't know how. I would have thought they'd been able to get them through there. So I need to breed those up again before I can get any more in. But while I'm doing that, I can get on with building that platform to get them over there. So yeah, basically starting again. Brilliant. Okay, so a little bit of time later, we're doing alright. We've got all 12 villages in now, 3 in each of these 4 cells. And I've also spent a little bit of time in a creative world figuring out what the problem is with this. And it turns out I was right, it was the glass. So these spots here where the water is, they're basically the same as these platforms. So the solid blocks below with water on. So what I've done, after a little bit of testing, I figured out if we put bottom slabs here, it works. I don't know if it's 100%. There may be a very low chance that they can spawn, but in the testing that I did, I didn't see any spawn. And what I also did to confirm that was I changed one of the platforms to lower slabs and nothing spawned for absolutely ages. So I think this should be good. I've done bottom slabs on all of these and I'm ready to get the zombie back in again now. So hopefully that one I've got trapped down there should still be there. We'll get a spare just in case, because you never know. Dropping them into here with the villagers already in is a little bit dangerous, because, you know, we might get golems spawning on this bit. So yeah, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Let's try again. Right, so I think I'm also up and ready to go. And it's raining, so yeah, that's just typical. Let's get him out of here. And hopefully I'm all ready to do this. Right, you follow me? I've got all this set up again, exactly the same way. In here. There we go. You're coming. Come on. Okay, you can see I've already got the rails, the minecart, and the lever set up here. Do that. And you're going to get my face out here. Just go that way. Alright, we're in. The villagers are freaking out because it's just on the middle of that track and it's not powered yet. So if I quickly rip all this down, we should be good. Okay, so we've got rid of all that now. I just need to get rid of this bit quickly after I turn this on. So hopefully, once I do this, it'll go back down there and then come back up. And fingers crossed, this all goes well. We might get one spawn on here, but that's alright because it won't be able to get to the zombie. If we do that, and quickly get rid of this. There we go, he's straight in there. That's good. Now, do we get one on the other one yet? Yes, there we go. We have quad iron farm by the looks of it. That's 2 anyway. 3. And do we get one on the last one? Yes, there we go. That is great. Right, so with that change I made, hopefully this will be safe now and it'll work a bit longer term without killing the zombie. But I am definitely going to replace all of this central bit for glass once I can do that. And you know what, I think I might have to try and get a librarian next time, level them up and get the glass trade. But yeah, you know, for now, this should do it. So I want to get down there and see what it looks like once we've got loads of golems coming into here. I love this farm. It works so well. It's a bit of an ordeal setting it up. Definitely in Skyblock, much more difficult, but very pleased we've got this done. So let's get down there somehow. Well, that's a bit of a racket, isn't it? Yeah, that's a good sign. We have, look at it, it's just flowing in now. That is great. Definitely going to need to try another AFK session here. But you know what? For now, I think that's going to have to do. I know I said I was going to go across to the Spruce Island today, but this iron farm, getting this set up multiple times, has been a bit of an ordeal. So I think I'm going to leave it there. And we'll get on with some other stuff next time. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's been very productive again. Got a bit of a build done. And a crazy iron farm. So I'm going to let this run. Get us a ton of iron. And next time, we'll put it to some good use. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.